Hello, my name is Tanner Canning, and today we'll be talking about multiplying fractions by whole numbers and multiplying fractions by fractions. So, Sam the baker wants to make 5 batches of brownies that call for 1/3 cups of sugar each. How much sugar does he need altogether? So this problem can be written as 5 times 1/3, or 5 over 1 times 1 over 3, which when multiplied straight across on both the numerator and the denominator will equal 5/3. Also, we need to simplify this improper fraction into a mixed number, which would equal, that's right, 1 2/3. So in this illustration, we're going to be using some pattern blocks where the blue pattern block will equal 1/3 whole units. Can anyone guess what the yellow block will represent? That's right, 1 whole unit. So we know that 5 times 1/3 means we have 5 units of 1/3. So we also know that we can combine 3 of the 1/3 units into 1 whole unit, and then we also know that we can combine the remaining 2/3 units into a unit of 2/3. So we have 1 whole unit and 2/3 left over, which equals 1 2/3 cups of sugar. So if we use this in a picture form, we know that we have 1 cup of sugar and it's 1/3 full, but we need 5 times more of that. So we would need 5 cups of sugar, each being 1/3 full. So we know by the same principle that we just talked about, we can combine 3 of these cups of sugar into 1 cup. And we have 2 left over, which combine into 2/3 cups. So altogether we know that we have 1 2/3 cups of sugar. Sam the baker has half a bag of flour, but he needs 5 times more to make pancakes for his friends. So how many bags of flour does he need altogether? So this problem can be written as 1/2 times 5, or 1/2 times 5 first, which when multiplied straight across numerator and denominator would equal, that's right, 5 halves. And because it is an improper fraction and we need to make a mixed number, this would equal 2 1/2. So let's use some pattern blocks. Red in this example is going to be half of a whole unit, and then yellow again is going to be 1 whole unit. So 1/2 times 5 means that we have 5 units of 1/2. So there's 1 2 3 4 5. We know that we can combine these units into 1 whole unit, another whole unit, so that's 2 whole units, and then 1/2 left over. So now we have 2 whole units and 1/2 left over. So when we use our cylinder example, we know that we need 5 cylinders because there's 5 groups and each are 1/2 full. So there's 5 groups of 1/2. So we know that we just talked about this. We know that we can combine 2 of these 1/2 units and then another pair of these half units, and that equals 2 whole units, and then we have 1/2 left over. So our answer again is going to be 2 1/2 bags of flour. See, there's one bag, and then another half a bag. So after the party, Sam has 2/3 brownies left in a brownie pan, and he decides to eat half of it. How much is left? So this problem again can be written as 2/3 times 1/2. But this problem is already in fraction form, so it's pretty easy to multiply straight across. So 2/3 times 1/2 would equal what? That's right, 2/6. So yellow has been our symbol for 1 whole unit. So for the first phase, where we're talking about the pan, yellow will be our whole unit, which means the pan. And then, because there's 2/3 brownies left on this pan, we'll divide this pan into thirds, and then we'll color 2 of those thirds blue because that is representative of the brownies that are still there. So next, we're going to divide the rectangles, or this entire rectangle, which is the pan, in half from top to bottom. So now, what was 2/3 pieces, it's now created 4/6 pieces. So we're going to create a new color for them, and that color is going to be green. So next, because Sam eats half of those 2/3 units, or half of the 4/6, we'll make half of those red, symbolizing that he ate them, he took them away, they're red. So now we're going to count how many we have left. Keep in mind that the units we have left should be green. So we have 1, 2 units left. So this creates 2/6 of the entire brownies left. So if we use the same cylinder example, we would have one cylinder, and then it's going to be divided into thirds, and there's going to be 2 groups shaded, so symbolizing there's 2/3 taken up. So now what we're going to do, because Sam cuts in half all of the brownies, we're going to cut in half all of the units. So instead of having 2/3 units now, or 2/3 cylinders taken out, we're going to have 4/6. So instead of 2/3 brownies, we're going to have 4/6 brownies like we just talked about. And then we're going to take half of them away like we just did. So now how many units are shaded? There's going to be 2/6 units shaded, or 2/6 of the brownies that Sam has left. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys learned, and I also hope that you're not too hungry.